Neighbor is a bronze medal, received a bronze medal award from U.S. News and World Report. Well, so did we. So I don't tend to look for those things. So once I read that about Pottstown, I went on, and sure enough, there we were. So we're a bronze medal award winner as well at the high school. And the handout has some pointers about that, but I wanted to go over some of how we got that award. What U.S. News and World Report does is they look at 28,561 high schools across the United States, every state, and the District of Columbia. And they narrow that down, and they take out any schools that have less than 12 seniors, and basically they take out the schools that are too small to evaluate the data off of. And that took them down to just under 20,000 schools that they looked at. We are ranked both nationally and then in Pennsylvania as well. The way they go about it is the gold medal award winners are the top 500 in the country. The silver are let me see what we have here. We have 2,173 silver medal winners and 3,545 bronze medal winners in the United States, and we're one of those. So we were a bronze medal winner. In Pennsylvania, that broke out into 6 gold medals, 79 silver, and 143 bronze. When I looked at the data and the schools, the top school in the nation is a gifted and talented school, and the second school is a gifted and talented STEM school. So when you're not comparing apples to oranges all the time when you look at that. So I thought that was interesting. Basically, out of all the schools, 69% didn't get any medals at all of the schools they evaluated. So we did pretty well. Pretty proud of how we did. And the data is actually from the 2013-14 school year. So it's not my personal data, but I believe it's your personal data, Mr. Rodriguez. So congratulations. I was here too, so I'll take some of the credit. But what they look at is they evaluate performance on math and reading on standardized tests. So for us, that would have been the keystones. They look at graduation rates. And graduation rates are determined by the number of students who entered school in 9th grade. So that was 2010. So they're looking at the data from the 9th graders in the 2010-11 school year. They want to see the percentage that go on to graduate after 4 years, what our percentage graduation rate was. They narrowed down, and there are 3 steps they use. The first is looking at the English and the science, or English and the math proficiency tests. They then factor in the percentage of disadvantaged students because those students tend to score lower, and they're identifying schools that perform better than the statistical expectation for that group. The second step was assessing the disadvantaged students to see how they outperform within our own state. And then the third step was looking at the graduation rates. This was the first year they looked at the graduation rates, and your graduation rate had to be above 68%. If you look at the fact sheet, I think on the back it'll tell you what our numbers were. Our graduation rate, no, it's not on there, but it was 81% that year. Frankly, that happened. It needs to be more, but that's where we were based on the percentage of 9th graders that came in that graduated in 4 years. I believe that factor doesn't factor in any of the transiency. I don't think they have to be 4-year students. Is that correct, Mr. Rodriguez? Do you know? I'm not sure, but it's just the percentage. Then the third step was the graduation rate, and I just went over what that was. The percentage. I'm so nervous every time I talk to all of you in a large group. It's so funny. Come on, we're great. So the national average was 82%. So we were right around the national average for graduation rates. The fourth step then, which was new this year, was college readiness, and they looked at AP participation, the number of students that take AP tests, and then how they score on those tests. And in order to be considered passing, which was what would have given us points, was if they scored a 3 or better. We do okay on AP tests. I'd like to see us do better on that. That's one of our focuses this year as well. But I wanted you to know that we're doing well. We're still plugging along. Bronze medal wasn't bad, so we're doing pretty well. So that's that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Obviously, I want to see us do better. I don't take third place well, so we'll remember that. Thank you.
Thank you.